I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show. Today is Friday, September 6th, 2024, and a D-Day. Good morning, I'm Michael.
Good morning, I'm Morgan.
Driver education registration has started for the fall. Please register and find out more information available online. The program starts Monday, September 16th and runs until November 16th. Lectures are held Mondays and Tuesdays from 7:30 to 9 p.m. via Zoom, and when you register, you are registering for your driving time. The class costs $625. Got stacks on stacks on stacks of Warrior gear? Great. Get that Schrader drip lined up all year long and join Schrader staff on Warrior Wednesdays. It is simple. On Wednesdays, wear any Schrader Warrior clothing you have. Show school spirit and pride, make others feel like they belong, and display that you are a part of a wonderful Warrior community. Roll Schrader. Attention freshman class of 2028. Do you like power? Do you want to have a say in class t-shirts, homecoming themes, junior prom, senior ball, and other activities? If you are interested in running for class officer position, please complete the Google form found on our Google Classroom by this Friday, September 6th. See Mr. Eckler in W26 or Mrs. McCann in W212 if you have any questions. That's it for me, and now over to Morgan.
Thank you, Michael. There will be a Future Business Leaders of America meeting on Tuesday, September 10th at 3:30 in room W14. All business students are welcome to attend and join. If you cannot make it, see Mrs. Kyle in room W14. The Webster Show Choir will be holding auditions for the 24 to 25 school year on Monday, September 9th at Schrader, and Tuesday, September 10th at Thomas, both after school in the auditorium. Students can attend either audition time, but transportation will not be provided. Wear comfortable clothes you can dance in, and we will teach you everything you need to know. Hope to see you there. We have many slots for new members. Looking to be a voice for Schrader and your generation? Schrader Courier Student Newspaper is sponsoring its first PBS Student Reporting Labs Challenge here at Schrader. The first opportunity this year is to submit a 3-minute or less unedited video response to the prompt, "I'm voting because." Up to 5 videos will be submitted to PBS Student Reporting Labs from Schrader to be considered for publication. Watch this 2-minute video featuring select student submissions from around the country prior to the 2020 presidential election as examples. And back to the studio for more announcements.
Frankly, I'm fed up with the state that my country is in, which is why this year I'm going to register to vote and vote for who I think will help make our country a better place.
I don't want to vote just because somebody told me to or because it's encouraged. I want to vote because I know it'll make a change.
This election is going to be monumental to figuring out how people are going to live their daily lives and about how COVID is going to be figured out.
Personally, I have not seen any local candidates reach out to the youth, which honestly kind of hurts me.
Probably one of the biggest issues is college tuition.
Basically, the U.S. is on fire, and how are we going to deal with it?
Rejoining the climate change accord, raising the minimum wage, and investing in green energy.
Nowadays, I think about politics constantly because it gives me anxiety that our democracy is getting stripped away and that human rights are continuing to be violated.
A lot of high schoolers really are capable of having a knowledgeable vote, especially with internet and information being as accessible as it is. If you're old enough to have a Twitter and to read Trump's tweets, maybe you should be old enough to vote.
I think I'm fine with not being eligible to vote because I engage with the political process in other ways, both through social media and through volunteering for local campaigns.
We can still engage in our democracy by going to city council meetings.
Recently, I've been sending out postcards about propositions and just getting out the vote and things like that. I'm also trying to figure out how to volunteer at polling booths in my community.
I do engage in democracy here in America by protesting and critiquing the way that this country is led, and these are all big factors into what a democracy is.
Democracy has become a little bit of a joke. Candidates can hide behind a banner of fake news.
Democracy to me is in 2020 very chaotic.
America is going through a really tough time right now, and depending on who we choose for this next election, it's going to make or break the country.
This is the first time I feel like I have some say in what happens to me or what happens to my country.
Voting is the most powerful and nonviolent tool we have in a democratic society, so we must use it.
Interested in submitting a video to PBS and being a voice for Schrader and your generation? See Mrs. Law in W4 or email her at linda_law@webstercsd.org to connect. Submission deadline is October 11th, but earlier is always appreciated. That's it for me, and that's it for the morning show. Have a great day, Schrader.